folks, this is Wear and Tear, yet another outdoor and gear review channel. Today I'm coming at you with a folding knife review. The knife was bought from the company Harnds, and it is the Harnds Harvest. Now before I go into the Harnds Harvest, I want to show you my first Harnds knife that I ever had. This is the Harnds Conch. It was given to me by my friend Stefan from the A Little Older YouTube channel. He passed away last year. And this, I think, was the first knife I got from him. When I first saw it, I thought, that is a little bit of an ugly duckling. But then I got to use it, and it's a really nice work type rescue knife. It's called the Harnds Conch, 8CR 14 MOV steel. So decent steel, budget knife. It has way better ergos. It runs on washers, and it just has a nice action, and it's very grippy actually. It also has these belt cutters. So my first experience that I had with Harnds was a positive one, and the knife turned out to be way more useful than I thought. And in this day and age, I have it actually on my rescue bag, so it's in a very honorable spot in my gear rotation. That's probably why you have not seen it before, because this knife is always on post, so to say. It's never just in my collection drawer. It is actually always ready to serve. So this is the Harnds Conch. Here we have the Harnds Harvest. I got it in yellow because I had to have it in yellow. A yellow G10. In my opinion, that is absolutely awesome. And yeah, it runs on ball bearings, ceramic ball bearings. It has a very nice steel. It is based on Sandvik steel, that is 14C 28N steel. So steel that is very well regarded. Sandvik steel can be hardened very well. It holds a really sharp edge. It's pretty tough steel. It's definitely a very good mid-range knife steel. Nothing to sneeze at. So here we have those beautiful details. You see the blue here, blue, yellow. It's just amazing. This seems to be the Harnds logo. Comes out amazingly. We have a flat grind. We have that reverse tanto style. It's very easy to sharpen because of the blade geometry. Now the ball bearings, they seem to be kind of protected. We have a very nice liner lock here. It stops in the first third basically. It really holds the blade in nicely. And it also has that jimping. It's very easy to reach with the thumb. And yeah, it's a typical flipper knife. It's all G10 here, all the way into the back. And on the inside, we see it's based on steel liners. They're not skeletonized. That adds a little bit of weight, but it's a very light and very easy on the pocket type of knife. So absolutely gorgeous. So I have used it quite a bit, and I found it to be just an excellent everyday carry knife. I like the color. It really stands out, makes the knife easy to find. We have a deep carry pocket clip here that also says Harnds, but in a very subtle manner. I like the branding that they did on the knife. I don't mind a little bit of branding if it suits the overall aesthetic, and here it definitely does. Now, I have large hands, wear sometimes extra large gloves. I like how I can sneak up here on the blade, forward finger choil basically. The ergonomics are very good. It could even work probably with a little bit bigger hands than mine. So good ergonomics. The only thing is when you close this blade, then yeah, it can actually bite you a little bit. Like with the cold steels I'm used to, like when you close, first of all, this one is not a typical cold steel, but let me show you. When you close a cold steel, typically there is something that will not bite you. You can just stop it with the thumb, so you cannot really close it on your finger too terribly. This one can bite you a little bit, but yeah, you just need to get out of the way. So there's no, you shouldn't close it like this and stop it. You should just get your finger all out of the way. But that's not a big concern. It's just an amazing flipper, great action. Does it cut? Yeah, of course it came very sharp, hair popping sharp. I don't know if it still cuts because it has some mileage on it now. Yeah, it's still decently sharp, I would say. Yeah, I can even direct it a little bit while paper cutting. Yeah, could be sharper, but that's my doing. I would say that is more than sharp enough for most tasks, unless you want to do surgery or so. But yeah, comes very sharp out of the box. I cannot say I can't see any weak spots on this knife. For what it is, about $40, it's an absolutely gorgeous knife, and with an upgrade steel, in my opinion, that is I like better than D2. I really like the Sandvik steel. So wonderfully made. It comes in a very simplistic box. It's not. They didn't put a lot of money in the presentation, but what they did, I always have a hard time to find Harnds in Austria. They don't sell on Amazon DE, but I saw that they had some knives on Amazon DE and just wrote them an email. And usually they don't ship to Austria, but they were so nice to make it available for me in Austria, just for me, for a short little while, so you could buy this knife. This was really awesome. Thank you again for that. Harnds, that's nice customer service. Awesome EDC knife, light to medium use. It will serve you very well on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, it also comes in more subtle colors, but if they have yellow, why wouldn't you go with a yellow knife? That's a bit rare, yellow G10. So this was Wear and Tear. I hope you liked my video. Please like and subscribe. Over and out.